storm going on out here in Chicago, and I'm not sure if we're gonna have a good signal going, but welcome to Real Life Topics, guys. Woo! Welcome to Real Life Topics. 7-ish turned into 8-ish, but if you know Real Life Topics, then you know what's going on. Welcome to Real Life Topics, guys. Open forum today. Our host of Real Life Topics, had a death in the family this evening, so she won't be able to make it. So it's all about the host of Real Life Topics this evening. What's good? It's Stephanie's Godchild. Welcome to Real Life Topics, guys. Woo! Hey, y'all. Open forum today, which we were originally having open forum anyway, but rest in peace to the co-host's grandmother, Grandma Lena. I believe that's her name. And rest in peace to Mrs. Grandma Lena. Cover up my mole. I got the tank top on. Excuse me. Nevertheless, welcome to Real Life Topics, guys. Hey. Of course, I want to open up the segment with thanking God for this whole week, thanking God for protecting our children at school, thanking God for just having a meeting of the mind. How about that? Just thanking God for everything, thanking God for decision making, and also just asking God for strength to just make better decisions and just do better with self-preservation, of course. Welcome to Real Life Topics, guys. How's everything going for you guys? Well, just waiting on some of you guys to tune in. Of course, I was supposed to comment. I forgot that I was supposed to do a highlight so y'all can, and maybe I should tag next time too. So that's how that's gonna go. Welcome to Real Life Topics. It was hot outside today. I'm actually still hot. It's a mess. I'm hot. I'm getting a little older now. I think I'm starting to go through menopause and things like that. But, you know, I am hot. Real Life Topics. Too hot. So I'm getting old. Menopause, here I come. But welcome to Real Life Topics, guys. It's Thursday evening, 7-ish turned into 8-ish, but welcome, y'all. I just wanted to come through. It's storming outside pretty much, so I almost didn't even go live, especially since my co-host is not here to join. And once again, rest in peace to Grandma Lena, and prayers for the co-host and her family as they dealing with the death of this. Also, it's just been pretty, a lot of people, I ain't combed my hair today, y'all, so I had to put the hat on. A lot of people been losing a lot of family members, and I just want to say rest in peace to everyone that's losing their close loved ones. I just lost my 100-year-old grandmother last week. We just buried her last Friday, and just rest peacefully to everyone that you know, has lost their life within the last couple of months. It's been pretty sad. It's been pretty, I don't know. It's 2025 and a lot of extra things been going on with us lately. So rest in peace to everyone, and prayers to the families that's going through, especially, like I said, we're going to mishap on our co-hosts. You know, we're going to have some guests, hopefully, if someone would chime in. We got a couple of viewers, but hopefully if someone would chime in, we would have a great segment. But it's just open forum. Hey, y'all, I need to plug up my speaker and get my speaker on. Maybe I should be doing karaoke. But hey, y'all, good evening to Real Life Topics followers, Real Life Topics real supporters. Shout out to all the Real Life Topic haters. Hey, how y'all doing? I love y'all. Y'all keep it going. Keep it motivating. The best revenge is your paper. And, you know, it's a lot of non-believers out here, a lot of haters and things like that. But once again, like I said, that's motivation for us all as well. So welcome to Real Life Topics, guys. And like I said, I'm fanning myself because I'm a little hot and I'm being a little cheap because I'm not finna turn on that central air. Not quite yet. You know, bills is high and central air, you ain't coming on right now. This fan, I ain't even got the fan on. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn my fan on. I'm fanning myself and don't even got my fan on. I'm hot in the mud. Well, welcome to Real Life Topics, y'all. I done went grocery shopping. My son going on a regular old Brookfield Zoo trip tomorrow. So I had to go get some lunch and stuff like that, run and go get that. So, of course, 7-ish turned into 8-ish. But welcome to Real Life Topics. So, news of the week. I'm going to start off with news of the week, guys. And the news of the week is, today I'm drinking a fruit juice today. So, cheers to that. But, P. Diddy, y'all. P. Diddy. What's going on with P. Diddy? As of right now, it's just as far, maybe more things are going to come out when it comes to the P. Diddy thing, but as of right now, it just looked like they predominantly just in his business. I mean, if he a freak, he a freak. Let it go. I don't get it, you know. But again, I know that maybe some more detrimental stuff is going to come out. But as of right now, with this Cassie thing, in my opinion, it looks like y'all just in his business, his freak off business. If he a freak, he a freak, you know. Of course, he was wrong for doing the abusive part with the whole Cassie thing. I get it, because I see a lot of people are like, a lot of people are kind of like, oh, well, she was up with the freak off and stuff, but I mean, you still don't deserve to get abused now. I'm just saying now, y'all can't do that abuse stuff. I need more light. My light head went out on my thing. But I need more light. I need some more light in my life. Of course, I really do need some more light in my life. I need to get my life together. I was tweaking earlier today, TMI for y'all, but I was tweaking on one of my good friends of mine, and I don't even know why I'm doing all that. I'm just tweaking. So, you know, gotta let that go and stop tweaking on people, especially when you're really not the people. Never mind. But anyways, yeah. So, yeah, with the P. Diddy thing, yeah, as of now, I just feel like they just in the business. They just in the man business. Y'all want to be in his freak off business. Like, no. No, guys. Stop with the freak off business. But anyway, you know, I actually feel sorry for P. Diddy and his kids. Really and truly. I feel sorry for those kids. Literally. They got to sit there up in that courtroom and listen to that mess. You know, they up in that courtroom listening to that mess, and that's ridiculous too. Too ridiculous. But we just going to keep P. Diddy in our prayers, and hopefully he'll get with it, get together with it, do what he needs to do, overcome his life, ask God for forgiveness on the wrongdoings, and stop doing them freak offs. Boy, everybody won't get their freak on. I'll tell you the truth, but P. Diddy, you out there wild with it, but at the same time, it's all this stuff is the same things. It's just in a different way. Okay? The same things, it's just in a different way, guys. So, I'm just saying. Shout out to P. Diddy and praying for them kids, because that's what's most important. That's who suffers the most, I notice. When us as adults do crazy stuff and make crazy moves and do crazy decision making, the most people that suffer through all this stuff is the children. And, you know, I feel sorry for the children, because the adults, y'all doing so much crazy stuff, it don't make no sense. And the kids got to be intertwined with this old goofy stuff. And it's sad. And I'm speaking on myself as well, you know. Things are just not perfect, and generally speaking, with us as parents, period, or us as adults, period. But the kids ain't supposed to know. The kids ain't supposed to be involved, and the kids are not supposed to be exposed. So that's something that we all as people need to work on, at least some of us, because we still do got those old school people that know how to, I got my hands in my pocket. We still got them old school people that know to separate certain things from children and certain things, you know, and then some people be like, oh, well, I ain't had it from the kid. It ain't that you had it from the kid, that this kid need to know. They need to know. No, you're being respectful. Kids should know certain things. I don't care what's going on, especially when it's dramatic or dramatized or negative. I don't think any kid should know anything negative about anybody. I don't care what's going on, but that's just my personal opinion. Everybody do they certain things around their children. I have done it. I have learned my lesson. I had son number one. I had to shut that down. I was a little younger then, but now I kind of know better. It's just to kind of respect your children and don't pour negative energy in them, even if it comes to keeping it real with them or whatnot. Some things can just be kept to yourself. And once they become adults where they can kind of register it more better, then you should be able to reveal that to a child. At least that's what, you know, happened to me. My mom never did none of that. Poured no salt on no baby daddy or whatever was going on. It was like, you know, it's just an adult, mature thing to do, is to not bring negative energy towards your children, not bring up negative things, even when you know things are fugazi or whatever. It's just ridiculous. And that parent thing too, you know, pouring salt on the other parent and talking about the other parent, that's weak. That's weak and it's foul. Stop doing that. We all need to stop doing that. I know some of us do that. I ain't pointing out no fingers or nothing, but I guarantee you, us as adults, we don't be, when we got a problem with the other parent or the other half, then we get to venting with the kids. Stop doing that. We doing too much in front of children. We are doing way too much in front of children. Respect your children. Stop coming up with excuses why you exposing certain things to your children. It's called respect, guys. That's all I'm saying. Nevertheless, I'm going to turn the page on that part. I didn't fade it on to that. But yeah, I was just talking about P. Diddy and how that's an unfortunate situation for the whole freaking family, man. That's just an unfortunate situation. And I hate that had to go down like that. I'm just sorry that had to go down like that. Obviously, my signal is not working correctly. I have people texting me, talking about trying to come on, and I don't see none of y'all. I don't see none of y'all. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who looking. I don't know nothing. Welcome to Real Life Topics, Mr. Thompson. How's everything been going for you, sir? Welcome to Real Life Topics, where I'm just having open forum tonight, you know, just discussing the Diddy situation, praying for him and his family. That's so unfortunate that the kids got to go through that. I was just speaking on how children have to go through certain things due to the adults and their actions. And people kind of need to just watch what they're doing. And certain things children should know, certain vibes, certain energy that you shouldn't just do around children. Period, point blank. Prime example. P. Diddy kids got to go to this court date and listen to all that fugazi, sex working type of stuff. It's sad. It's sad. And we need to respect our children. We should not give them negative energy regardless. Regardless if you do want to keep it real with them to a certain extent. It's a way that you can keep it real with children where you're being very respectful towards them and not bringing them bad vibes, bad energy, or talking about another adult that has bad vibes or bad energy. We all need to do better and have a boundary when it comes to what we do and how we operate with our children, guys. That's all. That's just a little quote of the day for you guys to do better when it comes to being a parent and being respectful towards your child. I had to work on it. I made plenty of mistakes with that, but I know better now, so I do better. Nevertheless, I was just speaking on P. Diddy. Shout out to him. And once again, they need to come on with the real juicy gossip, because as of right now, it just sounds like y'all in his freak off business, and we're going to need a little bit more juicy gossip with the freak off business, because y'all just in his freak off business as of now with this whole Cassie thing. But we'll see. It's plenty more victims. There's plenty more witnesses. We'll see to come. But once again, just praying for anything, all type of anything, especially when it comes to black folks. we need to do better. We just need to be more positive. We need to be more supportive, even when we make mistakes. We're making mistakes, guys. We're making a lot of mistakes, and we slipping and falling, and we can't get up to a certain extent. But we still should support one another, even when it's a part of not judging, in my opinion. That we should just support one another, even when we're slipping and falling. That's the issue with black folks now. We're just not sticking together. We got every other race. We have every other race that's down with one another, except for our own. Okay? Just straight down for them. Why is P. Diddy Trill the headline and all the black entertainers? Why not Peyton Gendron Trill? I have no idea who Peyton is. But obviously he's probably have the same issue that my light ain't working. I need more light, man. I'm out here bad. Where my lamps and stuff at? Yeah, where my lamps and stuff at? Wait, I done turned off my thing. Okay, so on all mainstream news platform, why not Peyton Trail? It's on all mainstreams and news platforms. Well, I'm going to have to check that story out because I have no idea who Peyton is. I guess he obviously doing some of the same stuff that P. Diddy was doing, but sounds like to me y'all in P. Diddy business, because if he got the freak off, he got the freak off. Let him do his thing. Look, man, I know the abusive part, I will not condone. I do not condone abuse. Verbal abuse is just as worse. People don't even understand that verbal abuse is just so bad, But, yeah, praying for P. Diddy, though. I hate to see a black man go down, period. Praying for him. Because he has made some bad decision making. And we all have made bad decision making. But, once again, people make mistakes. Hate for the black man to go down. I'm actually kind of going through that to a certain extent in my personal real life. How the system try to bring the black man down. The system is a mess. And it's I hate to sound Malcolm X-y, but it's the truth. We just getting brought down and towed down and brought down. It's just ridiculous. So yes, guys, praying for P. Diddy, Jay-Z, whoever else coming up. They done got Chris Brown now. I mean, come on now. We got to pay attention to this. Once again, we know no one is perfect and everyone does some stuff that they should not be doing. But it is not a coincidence that the black person got to go down before the white person. I'm just going to keep it real. They just trickling up on the black men now, especially the celebrities. Everybody got to go down, but what happened to the other color? Because they doing the same stuff. And once again, like I tell my kids, because they always try to bring that up too when they get in trouble. They be like, well, such and such did it. We ain't talking about such and such. But I'm in generally speaking on our color. Why? Why are we targeted? That should be a topic. That's going to be a topic for real life topics. Why are black folks targeted? Why are black folks the most race that's pointed out and dogged down and stereotyped? And why? Why is it us? And why don't we stick together? Why aren't we sticking together? We got the men versus women. The men ain't thinking highly of the women. The man ain't thinking highly of the man isn't thinking highly of the woman, and the woman isn't thinking highly of the man. Like, what's up with that too? When are we gonna come together? When are we gonna be better together? Because I'm telling you, y'all out here breaking hearts. We out here breaking hearts and playing games and talking down on one another. When are we going to come together? When? I'm praying for us to come together. I'm praying for us to all find someone that really loves us and really into us and really down for us. And it ain't even about love and all that stuff no more. It's really about trust and loyalty. That's what I'm going with it as. If it ain't no trust and no loyalty, I don't know what to do for the peoples. But it's bad. It's a drought on loyalty, y'all. And it's a drought on trust. And it's a drought on your word being bond. People be talking all that stuff and talking about how this is like this and this is like that. And y'all out here doing the opposite. Lying, playing games, dealing with people, more than one, multiple people and stuff. Y'all needs to get it together. Y'all needs to get it together. Okay? I had a few people that told me they was going to join my live. I ain't seen y'all yet. So what's going on with that? What's going on with that? But it's okay. I'm still just going to stay live and talk my stuff and drink my fruit juice, because this is fruit juice, guys. It's real life. It's real life. The white guy who killed all the black people in Buffalo. Oh, okay. I don't know nothing about that white guy that killed the people in Buffalo. I'm going to have to read that story. See, I should do some research on my news. I had already knew what news I was going to talk about, and that was P. Diddy for today, because that's trending. So, I have, I guess I'm going to be adding on, I guess. This will be my first guest co-host or whatever. And welcome to Real Life Topics, Miss Chocolate Drop. Hey.
Hello, everybody.
She said, hello, everybody. Well, we were sitting here talking about P. Diddy. Me and someone in the comments, Mr. Thompson, but he was talking about it was a white guy who killed a whole bunch of black people in Buffalo. I haven't heard about that, Mr. Thompson. I don't know. He said, hey, but everyone see P. Diddy in the news. Yeah, because, they ain't going to talk about the white folks and what they got going on. This so-called guy that killed all these black people in Buffalo, we ain't heard about it yet, but we hearing about P. Diddy news. Yeah. We hearing about P. Diddy news. She gonna go in and come back out. I already told her you ain't gonna be able to see, but long as the audience can see us, that's all that matters, okay? Nevertheless, yes, the P. Diddy thing, I don't know. Like I said, y'all just appearing to me that y'all all in the people business. That's all I'm saying. As of right now I'm gonna need y'all to come up with something else. I ain't even gonna need y'all to come up with he slapped the shit out of somebody, but because okay, he slapped the shit out of somebody, he do need to be held accountable for that and turn the page on that as well. I'm just saying I'm gonna need some old sex trafficking news or something like that, because it just looked like he was a freak to me, and getting his freak on both sides, it's ill. And Cassie, girl, you was a freak, girl. Cassie, girl, I'm shocked. Girl, I'm shocked. Yeah, the weather is bad out there. Chocolate Drop say that power going in and out there in Gary. That shit finna go out, period, with them thunderstorms out there. There was plenty many days when I was in Gary, Indiana, baby. And that power went out on me. Every time it rained, it went out there in Gary, Indiana. But I do miss Gary, Indiana, especially y'all prices and the Miller area, because they coming up. I'm gonna buy me a house there. Real Life Topics will definitely be owning a house there by next year in Miller, Indiana, Gary area, because they coming up out there. And they been it came up out there because that's the only place that I used to live at when I was living in Gary, was the Miller area. And it's popping. Miller Beach, Indiana is popping. Shout out to Gary, Indianians that's tuning in. I miss y'all, but I'll be out there like once every other week. I was just in Gary last week sometime. I always come out there. But yes, nevertheless, shout out to Chico Jackson. You need your hair comb. And don't look at my hair, because, of course, when Chico does do my hair, it only lasts one day for me. I don't take care of my hair. I'm going to have to start taking a picture of it when he first do it, so y'all wouldn't go off my aftermath or my 3-4 days later when my hair is looking a mess. But shout out to Mr. Chico Jackson if you need a hairdresser, sew-ins, uh whatever that extra stuff is he be doing. He does everything, but he has affordable prices. So shout out to Mr. Chico Jackson. Also, rest in peace to Carmicia's, my co-host. She couldn't make it this evening. It was a death in the family. So shout out to Grandma Lena. Rest in peace, Lena. And prayers go out to Carmicia and her family. Carmicia, the Sunflower Soul, and her family, okay? But Yeah, so I just decided to go laugh. It's actually storming bad out here too, and flickering with the lights and stuff like that too out here. But real life topics had to go live. We didn't go live at 7-ish, but I did go live at 8-ish. That's the logo. Real life topics podcast. If it ain't 7, it's gonna be 8-ish, and it's show for show ain't gonna be 9-ish unless it's an emergency. But nevertheless, my co-host always telling me I'm always saying the word nevertheless, so I'm gonna have to come up with a different word. But anyway, hey guys, good evening. What y'all out there doing? Most of y'all probably outside because it's nice out there, and hopefully the storm kind of just passed us by. But it is nice out there. I kind of want to be outside today myself, but I said, no, I'll forget about it. Don't go outside because I was going to be on one anyway. I'm on some bullshit today. So it's no sense in me going outside being on some bullshit. So I'll just stay in the house, stay to myself, be mature, and do me. Do me, guys. Welcome to Real Life Topics, guys. Right. Welcome to Real Life Topics, guys. Hey, Mr. Powell. You just getting off work, sir? Okay. Welcome to Real Life Topics podcast. We missing a co-host today. She had a death in the family, so she had to go support her family. Rest in peace to Grandma Lena. And so the Real Life Topics original host is live today. Live and a flash. Didn't comb my hair, had to put the hat on. And just had to say hey to you guys because, of course, it's every Thursday night at 7-ish, 8-ish p.m. And Real Life Topics definitely is not going to miss another Thursday without going live saying hey to all the followers. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? But hey, Mr. Powell, we ain't talking about nothing. It's just open forum. We're not talking about nothing at all. It's just open forum or whatever. It's storming out there, so it's like a bad signal. And I'm
Yes,
kind
I lost my signal. Sorry, y'all.
right, Gary, Indiana for y'all with a Michael
Yeah,
Jackson at
don't be giving out locations. That's
Girl,
definitely no on
Gary
social
Indiana is
media.
the shit. What are you talking about? Girl, bye. I'm buying me a
Girl,
house in Miller next year. What are you talking about? One of the best towns I ever lived in. If it wasn't
that's
for the
not
school
the
system,
point.
I'd still be there.
That's
For
not the
real.
point.
For the best school system. Girl, you better represent where you from. What do you mean?
Girl, I
I'm
don't
from
need nobody to
Chicago,
know where I
Southside,
live.
74th and Sangamon. Period. I ain't ashamed of where I'm from. Ain't that right, Mr. Powell? Because you had to call me today and correct me about where you was from, Mr. Powell. He like, why you keep saying that? Connecticut. I said I live in Delaware. Shout out to Derek Powell in Delaware. Because I was mistaken the town. But yes,
She's
I
the
ain't talking about nothing, y'all. It's just open forum and
Okay, yeah, this is open mic. Today, open topics.
I was talking Derek. I was talking about P Diddy little situation on how they all up in his business, but I guess they finna come out with a little bit more pretty soon. Cause as of right now, y'all just up in the freak off business. If
That's
he a freak, he a
bubblegum.
freak.
Yeah, it's
If
basically
he
not just. It's just like about sex. It ain't really. They ain't giving anything because that's not illegal. And believe me, I understand. Women being abused and stuff, but it's definitely way more to the story. We
right,
really
that's
need
why I said I guess it's gonna
Farnsworth.
come up.
We really need Farnsworth, but he's not going to be bothered. He's not. He ain't telling that.
He might be one of the John Doe witnesses though. He
We
might be
gonna
one of
find
the
out.
John Doe witnesses. He might. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a lot of witnesses coming up, and some of them want to be private. Maybe he one of the private ones. Never
Yeah.
know. Maybe he wanted a private one. Welcome
Somebody saying
to
it.
Real Life Topics, Mr. Christopher. Puncho, BKA Puncho, was good. Welcome. Welcome to Real Life Topics Podcast, baby. How's everything going for you, sir? Hope everything's going well. And hopefully, how your people's doing and everything like that.
Okay, but anyway, back on subject. What I was saying was that Farnsworth, somebody said he got a lot of secrets under the umbrella.
He do though. That's why I'm like, he
They
probably
do.
is a John Doe, because I wouldn't even want
It.
nobody to know that.
No,
He done
I
did so much
wouldn't.
stuff to that. I wouldn't even want nobody. Okay, do you hear me? I wouldn't even want nobody to know that story.
First of all, it's actually is something to make us not pay attention to what's really going on. It's really a bad distraction. You get what I'm saying? For stuff that's like truly going on, it's really none of our business who's sleeping with who doing
Right,
what.
that's why I said hopefully they just starting off unprofessional. Oh, I didn't even get my nose then ring in. And I'm supposed to hook myself up with this bogus hat on. But anyway, yeah, that's they right as of right now, y'all in the business. Y'all ain't finna be in my freak off business. Not that I'm a freak off, but y'all ain't finna be in my freak off business. Have me going to court. That's why I said they definitely, obviously, have some more stuff to come up with. But okay.
Yeah, they definitely do. They definitely do.
Got big Yogi on the scene, not the little one. I don't know who the little one is. Big Yogi versus. I don't know what you're talking about, Puncho, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Powell. What's up, Mr. Turner, Mr. Reggie Turner? Welcome to Real Life Topics Podcast. Well, we're open forum tonight. We're talking about P. Diddy and how they all up in his business. And obviously, they probably going to have some more stuff on him very soon, but we'll see. You know, because as of right now, y'all all up in the bedroom business, and I ain't feeling that. I mean, that's his business. I don't got nothing against what he got going on in the bedroom. So I'm going to need y'all to come on with some more for P. Diddy, because it sounds like y'all in the people business on the freak off. Once again, I do not condone abuse. He is both for the abusive part.
We had just said who got Nate, so who was Nate? Who got arrested?
I think Jay-Z next, but
no, Chris Brown got arrested this morning.
Yeah, but he got arrested for some shit from 2016 or some shit. He finna get off on that. They ain't finna. And no, that's another thing that
happened last year. That was last year. That wasn't no 2016.
Oh, I thought it said 17, 18 or something. No, I remember looking at the year. I just remember looking at the year like, oh, that's old. No, but I mean,
They said it was a club incident where he busted a dude in the head with a bottle a year ago.
Right. And so my point is, that's what I was talking about earlier before you had got on how it's bring black man down. I'm not trying to sound Malcolm X-y, but I'm just saying it's bring the black man down season. That's what I'm noticing. I don't know what this is about. Once again, you are supposed to take accountability and get your punishment for doing wrong, but it just appears to me that the black man.
Right, I got on my black man shirt for y'all, because y'all swear we be male bashing.
Right, yeah. I mean, it seems like to me that it's the black man. They attacking the black man right now. I ain't feeling it. I'm disappointed to a certain extent in some of my black men. But at the same time, it is an attack. It is a spiritual warfare on them. It's a spiritual warfare on us, period. And I just feel like we just all just not coming together, and generally speaking, men, women, period, just us, our community, period, just need to come together more.
Together for the right things, things, not the wrong things. Not about somebody's sexuality, who somebody's sleeping with, what somebody doing with their money. None of this is nobody's concern. Long as ain't nobody hurt nobody, it ain't your business. But this world is just so nosy Want to know what color
And
underwear you got on.
dwelling on something that ain't even
Dwelling
important. That
on
stuff
something
ain't
that's
even
not even
important.
your business. Something that's not even your business. We need to learn how to man our business. And a lot of people don't know how to do that. Social media has killed the whole game for everything. Every time y'all see somebody in distress, y'all are picking up cell phones instead of calling the police.
Can't even
This
call
is
the police no more. Can't even call the police no more.
no, but my whole point is when there's no more empathy and compassion in this world. It's all lost. It's all for self. What can I get? What can you do for me? You know, it's not help one, each one, teach one like it used to be back in the day. And that's why we're losing as a whole.
Yep. Yep. That's why we losing as a whole. We ain't coming together. We
We're
ain't
not
coming
coming
together. We ain't
together.
supporting one
All
another.
different
And I
races. You'll see Mexicans living in the house. There'll be 20 of them. They'll stay in there, save their money, split everything up, and everybody going about their business. We can't even stand each other for 10 minutes.
now somebody gonna steal something or take something. All us in
No,
the
or
house together.
somebody yelling.
Somebody gonna take the money, just
And just,
man,
I don't
I
like
tell you what
her,
to be.
I don't like him. That's why we're not getting ahead. Because it's
That's
not
why we're
about
not
that.
getting ahead. That's why we're not getting
It's
ahead.
not
We're not
about
sticking
that.
together. We're
We
not
will
sticking
have
together.
so much
We got the
money.
women being up against the men, and the men being, because it ain't just the women. Because I know men complain about that a lot. Because the black woman, see, that's why we go
No,
to the
it's
snow bunny.
unisex.
That's why
That's
we go
it's
to the white
unisex.
girls. Because the black woman ain't stop it.
Well,
Stop it, gang.
Shannon Sharp, Jonathan Major, can I keep going? Y'all keep on going. That's not helping you. And then once you go, y'all done went white and now y'all black with the black women. Tyrese, mental meltdown, Dylan. Come on. It's just,
Well,
y'all
they
need
say that
to stop.
nobody's more down than the black woman, but the black woman is the real one that's down. But y'all better listen to the minister, and I forgot his name, the minister that rock and roll with Farrakhan. Man, if your woman ain't happy, you out there bad. I'm just saying. That's the
Yeah.
number one rule. If the woman walking around even complaining or even have a complaint, you need to reevaluate yourself, man. And
And
and the
and that
same
and,
thing, and the
and
same thing for the
that is
woman.
that's the truth. That is like
Yeah,
the
that's like
full
I
truth.
said, minister, and I forgot his name. But like I said, he one of Farrakhan's right hand man, and he like, man, black men need to just realize if the woman, if she's even making a complaint, something is wrong. The woman is supposed to be happy. A woman wouldn't even be making that complaint if something wasn't, outright or out of pocket. But once again, I will take accountability for how the black woman is not 100% supportive of the black
Well,
man to a certain extent.
number one, we're not supportive of each other because since the beginning of time, when all our families have been destroyed and separated, and we were made to turn it on each other time after time after time after time. So
Yes,
we just
programmed
got
into that.
we are just reoccurring and not even moving forward. Y'all not looking at what's going on. The KKK left because they said they ain't gotta wear no sheet no more. Y'all Negroes is killing each other. We don't even gotta be out no more saying hate, 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 hate. Y'all hate each other. We did our job.
Mm-hmm. And they programmed us into that to doing that. And like you say, history just repeating itself because we still not supporting one another. We still not down with one another. And we always got some negative shit to say about one another. The shit is ridiculous. The shit's so ridiculous. I'm even falling back on that shit now because I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn, I'm damn nearly programmed into this shit too. And I ain't never been against the black man. I wouldn't even deal with nothing else but the black man. Black men are kings, strong. I don't even know what I do without them. So they ain't finna program me into that. Hey, Crystal girl, welcome to Real Life Topics. Welcome. We just talking about, girl, how we need to just come better, be better together. The men versus the black man versus the black woman thing. You know, like
No,
I said, the black man always praising the snow bunnies, talking about the snow bunnies better than
we
the black
haven't
woman.
had,
I can't.
it's so sad. We ain't had togetherness since Black Wall Street.
And that got shut down.
No, the Caucasians did that. You know, set everything on fire,
No,
so
that's
we
why
wouldn't have
I said, and
anything.
we ain't been together since that. They shut
No,
that down, and we ain't came
yeah,
back together ever since.
nope, ain't been back together ever since. Black Wall Street was finna be something magical, and I'm waiting on. Somebody said it was a movie out, but no, need like the movie, like the real movie. So like what went
We need to
down.
come up with a Black Wall Street again and build that bitch.
We
We
need,
can't
I
even build the
mean,
motherfucker now, and we got so many black folks and black celebrities that have a lot of money where we can kind of build our own stuff, but we so busy trying to gatekeep. We're gatekeeping. I cannot believe we're gatekeeping. We're all gatekeeping, and then we know that we're gatekeeping, and we still ain't trying to come together. And that's what the white Caucasians prey off of. They like this shit. They like this separation shit. That was their whole point anyway. They don't need y'all to stick together with
but
nothing, and it's okay.
right, that's was hundreds and well, not hundreds, because we've been going through this for a while, so I ain't even finna go there. But my whole point is the Caucasians are different. To get their money, you're not gonna know their races or their prejudice. But with our people, your face balled up, you got attitude, you're smacking your lips. We got to do better than that. It's just ridiculous. We're not going to never have nothing, if we don't stick together.
Now
And
we
that's
don't
why.
stick together. You ain't got to tell me because I have over 200 to 300 views. I go live right now. Ain't nobody tuning in, but you ninjas is clicking in after I go live, and you looking at it and everything. And I ain't getting no comments, no likes, no shares, or nothing off the strength of that because we're just not sticking together. And you don't have to like everybody. Don't have to like everyone to a certain extent. But why are we the most race that's watered down? Like, come on now. And we the most smartest race. I ain't saying it just because I'm black, but let's just keep it real. We built this whole country. You ninjas wouldn't
Mhm.
have nothing if it wasn't from us, from an iron to the stoplights to the cars to the pads. Yeah, the niggas still be on their period right now using they motherfucking panties.
Okay, sorry, Mark. I know we may get flagged for that. Okay, over
Ain't
excessive.
nothing. Ninjas, Mark,
Okay,
ain't
over
nothing wrong with it.
excessive.
Ain't nothing
Over
wrong with it, Mark.
excessive.
You ain't gonna do
But
it.
at
You
the
ain't
end
gonna do
of the
it, Mark.
day, this country was built on black people backs. I don't care who say what, it was. It definitely was. And there's no way we should be at the bottom of the barrel struggling trying to get what we deserve. It's wrong. It's wrong.
Yep. And two
Our
is better
people
than one. Let's be
Our
better
people,
together. Two is
our,
better than
pe-
one.
our people were tricked until when they did have land, they would raise the taxes on the land, knowing that the black man didn't have the money to pay for those taxes. So if you hear and you do research, you will see a lot of our, farmland and stuff was stolen because of manipulation. And that's not fair. This land is ours. It always
It
has been.
definitely
It
was.
will be
And
number
the
one.
royal house is ours. They didn't. Queen Elizabeth didn't stole that stuff since day one. That stuff don't even belong to them. That what's going on down there at the what do they call that? The royal house or whatever they got going. The royal house don't even belong to them. Y'all
Buckingham,
took that from black
Buckingham,
folks.
Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace don't even belong to them. And a lot of people don't even know that. That crown that broad was wearing, Queen Elizabeth, you took that from us.
Well,
Let's keep this real.
her daddy them did, not her, cause she was a little
Right,
girl.
right. I know her grandma and her aunties and them,
Yeah,
whoever her
yeah, her
elders.
daddy's daddy them did, not her, cause she was a little bitty girl. She
Yeah,
was born into it.
she was. She just, the baton just got
Yeah,
passed to
yeah,
her.
she was
Yeah.
born into it. She was definitely born into it.
Hmm.
Well, you would think, by this being a different time, day and year, that we all just would decide to come together. It's so sad and disheartening when our young people are dying before the age of 12. They're not even living to see 20 years old. It's appalling. That was unheard of when we was growing up. Don't get it twisted. A few people died,
I mean,
but
of
some
course,
of them,
that's life.
that
It
was
ain't no
life,
age.
but it wasn't this traumatic. It's ridiculous. It's close to home. It ain't just one person. It's literally all of us going through the struggle of surviving on a day-to-day basis.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know, because they shooting in grocery stores, jumping through windows in McDonald's. It's a lot going on. It is. It's a whole lot.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot.
It's ridiculous, and I just want us to be aware and to just strive for coming together. Like, can we please come together? Like, it's a drought. We got Trump with his Project 2025. A lot of people ain't taking that seriously, even though I know, and I respect it. I respect people that don't want to dwell on the politic part, like, hey, that ain't gonna stop me, and I get it, because when God is on your side, you really
That's
don't have to
right.
worry about none of that.
What
You don't have
God
to worry
has
about
for
none of
you,
that.
no man can take it. That's a
Yeah,
definite.
so I
What's
get
for
that people,
you,
when you
that's
got God
it.
in your life, the politics and that old extra
That's
stuff don't even
anybody.
matter.
Yeah.
That's definitely a fact. None of
No,
that
that
stuff
don't
matters
matter.
when it comes to
No.
God, because He gonna make sure we protected regardless. But at the same time, can we at least be aware that we need to stick together? We need to not have big eyes, little U's, looking down on each other. Can we stick together like the rest of the races? Especially us. We done been through so much, so I'm trying to figure out, and I know we've been programmed into this. We've been programmed into hating on one another. We've been programmed into getting in the system. We've been programmed for the black woman to be against the black man. I get it. But now that we are aware of this, what can we do to make things better? My commercial on Real Life Topics is one of my commercials on Real Life Topics podcast was, are we trying to realize, change things that we, change things? Can we change things that we know that we can change?
It's a choice. It's a choice. We can change things, but we're choosing not to. That's what the
Yeah,
problem is.
like why? Why can't we just be
We're
down for one
choosing
another?
not
I
to.
feel
We're
like I'm in time.
choosing. We choosing not to love. We choosing not to elevate. Choosing not to help each other. We're choosing not to care. That's a choice. That's a choice. And with those choices are consequences to everything that somebody is going through. It's just consequences to everything.
Yeah. Yep. Straight consequences, and we ain't paying attention to nothing. I just need us to come together. Because we too busy hating on one another. It's a spiritual warfare that the devil on our kids and everything. And
Yeah,
we can't even come together like that.
it's
Like,
definitely a spiritual warfare against the children. It's
yeah.
like real bad. You can see it. And if you can't, you blind.
Yeah.
He definitely coming after these kids real hard. Full throttle. Full. Definitely so.
Yep. So man, I'm just saying, can we, this is what this segment is gonna be about today. Us being better together and trying to do things to come together, because we so against each other, and we got so many odds against us that we have to deal with the lion, tigers, and bears. Outside of that, we need to come up with something where we can come together
You
and
gonna
just
say
love
live
on one
time
another
to
and come up
this.
on one another. I'm just saying. So nobody wants to see nobody come up. Everybody hating on one another. They got something to say.
So
And
anybody, no, I said, so anybody watching got anything they want to add, talk about, maybe, put in
so
the
I
two
don't
cents.
know. I can't even see. I can't barely see comments. The people that's looking, none of that. Even though some of y'all looking, y'all, whatever. But all I know is we need to do better together. We need to come together just like all the rest of these races. Men need to stop hating on women's, and women's need to stop hating
What's
on
Sammy?
men.
Sammy gone too? Sammy was on here.
Like I said, I can't even see who watching unless you comment. My little watch thing is even broke due to the signal, the wind blowing. I don't know what's going on. It keep telling me my signal fading too. But yes, I, I just want us to stick together. I just want our women to be more down for the black man, and the black man to be down for the woman. You know what I'm saying? Let's come together. Wishing people well on their relationships, because we need these strong, solid relationships. Let's make it exist, guys. Let's make it exist. Let's come together. Let's come together like the Spanish people do and the white folks do. The white folks, they ain't even in groups. They just be
Girl,
independent. They
call
probably
them
be
folks
hating on one another.
Caucasian. Stop saying white.
Okay,
Say
well, the
Caucasian.
Caucasians, y'all still stick together to a certain extent. I'm just saying.
She gonna
We the
keep
most
calling the
race
people
that do
white.
not stick together. We are the most race that's the gender war, men versus women. Let's get it together, guys. Let's get it together. Please and thank you. Mr. Thompson said they love gossip and mess. He probably commented that, but okay.
Yeah. Oh, you just not see. That was an
Yeah.
hour.
Right. Okay, yes, they love gossip and mess. That's what I'm saying. We fall into that shit so fast. So fast.
I
It's
don't
gossip
gossip.
and
It
mess.
ain't me. I don't gossip and I don't like mess. Ain't no we. I don't do that.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well, I do
Ain't no.
juicy gossip to a certain extent. I ain't even gonna lie. From P. Diddy to everybody. I'm just saying. I will juicy gossip with you. Especially about you. Especially when you're bogus. And I'm tired of talking about bogusness. Especially towards a black man. Can you
Don't
get with
nobody want to
it?
join the live? Nobody want to join. I don't know who watching.
Me neither, because my watching thing is broke. So I don't
It
know who
ain't
watching
even.
either.
It just saying live. Somebody can push the request button if y'all want to join
Yeah,
live and say.
please join. This is all open forum, guys. We just chilling on a Thursday evening. It's a little stormy
If you
outside.
don't want to be on camera, that's cool too. It's no
Right.
pressure. Because everybody don't like to be on camera and they don't mind talking. So don't think you have to show yourself, because you don't.
You don't have to show yourself, but they scared anyway. Y'all scared to be on Real Life Topics Live or whatever. I didn't even
You gonna
bother
tell the
nobody
people
though. I
they
should have hit some
scared.
people up and told them to come on live and stuff like that, but I ain't even hit nobody up because Real Life Topics was taking a break on the interviews for the next couple weeks because we have so many interviews, exclusive interviews coming up. We have the Dynamic Book 3 coming up. We have we actually trying to schedule some comedians, and we got like 4 different schedules coming up, but we had to take a break. We had to take a break for the next couple of Thursdays, and then we'll be back on our business. And so Real Life Topics has a lot of things going on this summer coming up where we'll be out of town. Y'all be able to check us out. We'll be going live and everything like that. Shout out to the DJ Fleet Conference in Atlanta that's coming up. Shout out to y'all in July. It's gonna be popping, y'all. Y'all need to check it out. The DJ Fleet Conference gonna be popping in ATL in July. Check it out. And I think who else I need to shout out, because I'm always telling somebody I'm shout them out,
These
not never
nuts.
do. She said things nuts. From Chico to
Yeah, shout out to Chico.
you need to
Doing
hit
your thing,
affordable
Chico.
hairdresser, hit him up. Um, Miss Juju from Sisters and Brothers Lounge in Gary, Indiana. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Mrs. Success Media. Mrs. Success Media has been blessing real life topics with commercials like no other.
Definitely
If
shout
you
out to
need
Success.
Mrs.
Shout out.
Success Media, you the shiz naive. If anybody need a graphic design, a
Sammy,
flyer,
that
media
last
work, hit up Mr. Sammy Thompson, Mr. Success Media. You can't go wrong when you're
Sammy, that
dealing with Mr.
last commercial was really, really good.
Yes,
That it really
yes.
highlighted.
I got a lot of compliments on that
It
last
really
commercial.
highlighted them. It really highlighted them.
And
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna be
got a lot of
posting. He gonna be having specials too for anyone that's in the business that want media, commercials, or anything like that. I will be posting his. I'm gonna call it a menu, even though I know it ain't no menu. But I will be posting his prices and stuff, affordable prices. It's a sale going on and everything. If anybody need any type of even flyers, you throwing a party, you need a flyer, a hot flyer. Hit up Mr. Success Media. He's the shit naive. Period. Point
Yeah,
blank.
he is definitely somebody that is on his stuff, but he low right now. But he is really good. He really good. He's genuine. He care about that work. He is really good. He's good.
Shout out to
He's
Mr.
good.
Sammy Thompson, Mr. Success Media. You need any type of media work done. Once again, graphic designs, flyers, whatever you need. Hit up Mr. Success Media. That's the man you need to talk to. Welcome to Real Life Topics, Miss White. How's everything going for you, girl? How's you feeling? How's everything going for you, girl, Miss White? Rest in peace to White Boy. Miss White is White Boy's sister. Rest in peace to White Boy. Hey, girl, how you doing, girl? Hope everything is going good with you and the family and everything. We gotta pop out. You right around the corner from me. We still gotta get up. Okay, you at work. All right. Tell your co-workers to tune in to Real Life Topics Podcast where we discuss the dynamics of life. Hit us up. And I do got to get up with you, girl. And once again, rest in peace to everybody. Rest in peace to my co-host that is not online today because she lost her grandmother, Miss Lena. Rest in peace to Miss Lena. Rest in peace to my grandmother. And definitely rest in peace to everybody that lost their life within the last couple of months.
She said white boy's son going prom tomorrow, Stephanie.
Oh, really? Oh, where he going off to prom at? And Gary, most likely.
Hey, Tawanda, inbox her. Don't put that on here because she weird.
Nah. I'm just saying, Tawanda, it's probably going to be at Tiff House. It's probably going to be at Tiff House. Okay. And you know what? He's the same age as Jordan. So you talking about the youngest son because he is senior this year. Okay. I'm going to have to consider that. I'm going to have to check that out. What time he go out to prom? I'm going to have to hit Tiffany up. But rest in peace to White Boy, Mr. James Kelly, man. We really, truly do miss you.
Because she ain't got no sense, Tawanda. She won't right on the thread.
You act like I'm finna read off a
address told everybody the whole freaking state I was in. I don't want nobody knowing all that. She said 430.
Represent Gary, Indiana.
I don't have to represent anything.
Represent Gary. Gary is in the building. Represent where you from. Gary, Indiana is in the building, and Chi-Town is in the building as well. I mean, you can't be ashamed of that now. Come on,
I ain't ashamed of nothing. You must don't be on social media.
Real Life Topics is in the building with Gary, Indiana tonight. Gary, Indiana's finest.
I don't even live there.
She lucky I ain't saying your government name, Chocolate Drop.
She said, better not say that.
Her, though. Yeah, she is.
Yeah, don't be telling nobody shit about me.
She is the shit. Naive, Tawanda.
For real, trying to tell nobody where the hell I'm at.
She act like I'm finna read off the address.
Right, it's
Gary
still.
in the building. That's all y'all need to know. I have like 39% of Gary, Indiana followers. Shout out to y'all, Gary. And I miss y'all, Gary, Indianians.
We had a whole
I'm moving back
killer.
out there. I'm moving back out there real soon in my mansion in the Miller area. Thank you.
We had a whole serial killer from here to Texas. Girl,
Yes,
bye.
Gary, Indiana in the house tonight. That's right. That's right. We had a couple of Gary people tuning in, and they probably still is, but my stuff dysfunction. They keep telling me my signal is low. It keep popping that up, so obviously I ain't getting everything. But welcome to Real Life Topics, y'all, with my guest host, Miss Chocolate Drop. Okay.
She got a problem.
Yeah.
She'll tell it all. Don't tell her shit.
It's
For
real life, baby. It's real life. It's real life, baby.
Don't tell her shit.
It's real life, baby. So everybody was able to get, and everyone, please welcome my guest co-host, Miss Chocolate Drop. Yes, Naperville in the house. Naperville in the house. That's why I say, baby, you won't know my address. You won't know my address, but you definitely know where I'm calling and coming from. But yes, Naperville in the building.
That's how Kim K got robbed, girl. Pay attention to the internet.
She got robbed because she a celebrity. It's easy to get her
she
address.
got robbed because she been posting what she got.
I don't give a danger if y'all know my address. You still better not pull up, you little pervert.
She gonna say you better not pull up.
Y'all just saying. I mean, you better not, fool. You know, because real life topics will be millionaires anyway within the next year or so. And I know we're gonna have this. It comes with stalkers and address stalkers and things like that. But it's okay. We'll have a meet and greet because I know it's going to be a lot of meet and greet fans.
Hey, Tawanda, girl, she crazy. Hey, girl.
Tawanda, she knew White Boy very well. We had many nights with him. Yeah. Many nights. I mean, damn, that didn't even sound right.
No, but you know, my family had my deepest condolences. He was definitely one of a kind. And y'all know what I mean. In a good way. White Boy was cool.
Yes, he was. Yes, he
White Boy was definitely cool.
Yes. That was definitely a big loss, big disappointment for us. Because that's ridiculous. That's too ridiculous. We didn't had so many nights having fun together. That was ridiculous. It's real life, and I know death is a part of life, but OMG. OMG for that one, okay? But yeah, shout out to all the real life topic followers. I know you do, Tawanda.
I know everybody miss him. Yeah, I know y'all do.
Because he would have been on live with me right now. He would have been commenting and all type of stuff right now. It's a very big loss. Rest in peace. Continue to rest peacefully.
He actually wanted to get on the live, Tawanda, like a week right before he died. Remember he had inboxed you? Stephanie.
The signal was fading and we was trying to add him and we couldn't add him, remember? It was trying to come up on and we couldn't even add him.
He said he wanted to be on the show.
She said she planning on something for his B-Day Spade tournament, as you should. And his birthday is in like July, I believe, like the first week of July. So let us know. You know what I'm saying? Come up with that date ASAP so we can make sure we be there. She said it's going to be the Spade tournament. Yes, because he was a Spade player. Yes.
I'm on the table.
Yeah.
Definitely so.
We would definitely be there. Go ahead and you got to come up with that date now, ahead of time. And you got to come to the Juneteenth.
She said July 2nd.
Okay, July 2nd. It's going, well, it doesn't matter about the location, but it's going to be in Gary, Tawanda. I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me get my shot.
Okay, cool. You always got to get your charger.
Right.
Didn't you know we was going live 2 hours ago? This is so unprofessional.
Oh, no, it ain't, girl. Oh damn, the charger right here. I'm tweaking.
Oh, MG.
She said this
That's
is
so.
so. She said this is real life, baby. If you need a charge, you need a charge. Who else trying to add on to here? I got add on requests and stuff. Okay, who was this?
Okay, add the people. Let's get it.
Oh, okay, that was Sammy. Okay, but I don't see you back on here. You must have been pressed that request. Right, he wants to get added on. My bad. I ain't even see it. Sammy, tune back in, sir.
Damn, what? Girl,
Tune back in. He been sent that. I ain't even see it.
you ain't paying attention. Unprofessionalism, I'm teaching her, y'all.
This
I'm
is
trying.
real life. This is real life, baby. This is real life.
Tawanda
Real
said
life
she'd like
topic.
to be a guest real soon. Okay, Tawanda.
Yes, please do, Tawanda. Guess us on up. Guess us on up. Dang, I got to change positions and stuff.
Girl, what's wrong with you?
My Ford. Okay, but yes, guys. So yeah, we ain't gonna hold y'all long because I still do have to go live for real life topics after dark. So I will be going live with real life topics after dark so we can get a little bit more explicit. This is a professional segment, guys. But once again, we was just going live on talking about P. Diddy because that's the news of the week. P. Diddy,
It's
they all in
definitely
his business. I
trending.
hope y'all come up with something else because y'all too much up in the business with P. Diddy. And
Definitely so. Definitely in that
welcome to
man
Real Life
beard.
Topics, Andrew. I miss you, Andrew. Call me when you ain't busy, sir. Okay, talk to you later, Miss White. Keep us posted. Keep us posted on the spade thing. We would love to come to that. Hey, Mr. Andrew, welcome.
We only gonna be on here for like another 15, 20 minutes. So anybody wanna join, got anything to talk about? We can do that on the exit out.
Yes. Hey, young ladies. All right, Andrew. Where you been at all my life? Call my phone, sir. Call my
Good.
phone.
Girl, good.
Call my phone, sir. Please and thank you.
Oh
If you
man.
don't mind. If you don't
Um,
mind, sir, call a sister. That's all I'm saying. But once again, real life topics is going to cut this short because I want to go live on some grown folk stuff to a certain extent. But once again, I do want to thanking God for our children being able to survive in school all this week. Thanking God for us to wake up every morning. Rest in peace to everyone that has lost a loved one within the last week or so. P. Diddy, I'm still praying for you and your family because those twins and them kids, this is tough for everybody that's involved in this. This is a sad story, regardless of you having to
yeah,
take accountability for your stuff.
because
It
at
is
the
a
end of the
sad
day, we
story when it comes
still.
to the whole P. Diddy situation. I am so sorry that this is happening. Another black man bites the dust, included with R. Kelly and the rest of them, Chris Brown and the rest of y'all that they finna try to bring down. That's why we need to stick together as black folks.
But he's still somebody's father, and that's what people have to realize. But social media is so unforgiving. That's why I don't like it, cause it's also biased. So anything that's biased is never really good because it's not accurate. So with that being said, I take what he did with a grain of salt. I'm not condoning it. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, that's them people business. That's really not our business. I'm sorry that that did happen to Cassie and, certain stuff, but
Girl, you
also
was a freak, huh,
she
Cassie?
made that choice also. That's a choice. That's what I was talking about earlier. That was also a choice. And I know, she was young. You know what I'm saying? We all do stupid stuff young, but I don't know about that. That's a whole nother level.
Me neither.
So
I'm like, girl,
I can't
what?
speak on nothing I never been through. I never experienced that. So I can't speak on it. But it is it's very unfortunate that we have to even see him even go through that. So
Yep. I'm so sorry to hear that as well. So I'm gonna go after dark because I always do after dark for 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm gonna cut this regular segment off. And I want to thank everyone for tuning in to Real Life Topics Podcast. Once again, Real Life Topics Podcast co-host couldn't make it tonight. It was a death in the family. Rest in peace. Praying for you, co-host. Hopefully everything is all good. And this too shall pass. But shout out once again to everyone that tuned in to Real Life Topics and even the future ones that's gonna click on and be nosy. Hey, nosy people. But thank you for tuning in to Real Life Topics Podcast. Catch us next week, Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time. We are on all platforms, guys, from TikTok to YouTube to Snapchat to whatever you need. Real Life Topics is here for you guys. Check us out. This whole segment will be on all the platforms. And also check us out.
I'm just a friend as the guest host. I really don't like the limelight like that. But I was just helping out today. I'm really going to be in the back.
Well, she'll be a guest host on many more.
Yeah, every blue moon or whatever.
She'll be working with Mr. Success Media. You know, check her out. She'll be on way more platforms than this very soon. Like she say, this ain't her you know, in her field. But she's definitely finna, you know, start joining on the bandwagon as a guest. As a guest co-host, she's definitely finna, you know, join us on that. So shout out to Miss Chocolate Drop for joining Real Life Topics and being a guest on the show. We had an emergency with the co-host. So shout out to you. Thank you so much for joining Real Life Topics, Chocolate Drop. If anybody want to follow Chocolate Drop, just go on Facebook. Her name is Chocolate Drop. Hit her up. And if very soon she'll be, you know, having her degree. So if you need any type of legal business going on with you too, hit her up too.
Miss Chocolate Drop. Get that degree. Okay.
Getting that degree. Gotta get that degree. But thank you so much, guys, for tuning into Real Life Topics. Please follow us on all platforms. Thank you, guest co-host, Miss Chocolate Drop, for joining. Check us out on Real Life Topics After Dark, late night after dark in 5 minutes. Have a good evening. Real Life Topics.